Greetings from Southern Yankee Homestead. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Today we're going back to something previous video. If you remember, we harvested a bunch of okra seeds. Well, I got into researching and found out that with these, you can make a flour. Then I got to dropping them on the floor. Well, in the process of researching it also, naturally, since we have a YouTube channel, I went to see what others had done with the seeds. Well, come to find out, I can't find any videos on YouTube for okra flour. So, we're going to go ahead and make some okra flour today. As well as, there's going to be a little bit more mixed in. We found this recipe for an avocado stuffed chicken breast. We're going to be making that, and we're also going to top it off with sweet potatoes. As far as what we're doing with the flour, we're going to try making cornbread using okra flour. We're in the Better Homes and Gardens new baking cookbook today, and we're doing the company cornbread. It calls for 1 cup all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup yellow white cornmeal, blah blah blah, all the other stuff that you normally put in cornbread. And we're going to follow this recipe. So it says 1 cup of all-purpose flour. So we're actually going to start with 1.5 cups of seeds, and we're going to try to pick out some of the stems while we're at it. And let me bring in here. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, sorry, we're cutting my head off, but we do the best we can to pick out as much of the smuts as possible. I guess we could do this. If we had a hair dryer, we could, blow some air across it. Yeah, that's not working. Anyhow, it's all okra. Well, that wouldn't grind up well. Let me get a cup or so here. Alright. We had about 1 3/4 cups there. So that's what we're going to work with. Now, I guess technically the second step in this process is, from what I understand, you want to roast these, and there's several different ways of roasting these seeds. We're going to go with the same way you do pine nuts. We're going to use a dry hot pan, and we're just going to roast them. Dry roasting, effectively. With that, I saw some stuff online about 350-degree oven for 15 minutes, and there's others for 20 minutes. What we're going to do, this the same as peanuts. So we're going to throw the okra seeds into the pan, swirl them around, and wait until we smell okra effectively. And if you didn't know, this is an experiment. We don't know if this is going to work. We're just trying it because why not? We have a bunch of seeds. Alright, our pan is heated up, so we're just going to go ahead and treat it like popcorn, I guess. Alright, I'm really starting to smell this pretty good, so I think even though they say 15 minutes, I don't want to burn them, and we're going to be cooking this further and processing it. So we're going to assume that as of right now, we're good to go. So we're just going to take this. Alright, for the next step in this process, this is where the time constraint is going to come in, or the most time overall. We have my margarita mixer, aka a blender. Now on this blender, we have a different type of end. This is, I guess, a food mill end. It does all kinds of, breaking stuff down. I've used it to make ground nutmeg before. I guess if you had a coffee grinder, this would work too. I'll make sure those aren't too hot. Oh, this should be fun. Let me get a scoop. Now let's bring the noise. So what have I learned from this? Well, one, my okra seeds weren't dry enough. There's still some moisture in there, which is causing it to stick. And if Editor Paul could, down here in the corner, I think I've been about an hour doing this right now. Thank you. This is what we have. We've got one bowl with nice fine powder in it, so you can see some of the shell and some of the seed itself. And then we got another one that looks like Maxwell House coffee grinds, or coffee grinds. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and get stuff going. We're going to go ahead and drop that in there. Bake 400. Let's go ahead and try to put this together. So we need 1 cup all-purpose flour, and as described before, we're using okra flour. Divide 3/4 cup yellow or white cornmeal. Yeah, it's about 3/4 cup. Sorry, it says 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar. We're going to err on our better judgment and just do 2 tablespoons. We're not going to make them completely level. So 2.5 teaspoons baking powder. 1, 2, 3/4. Alright, so this is going to go somewhat on hold here in a second because I got reading the instructions and realized, jackass, we're out of milk. Anyhow, let's come up a little. That way you can see my handsome mug. Yeah, anyhow. 2 beaten eggs. Egg beater. Oh, wait, I got egg beater right here. 1 egg beater. Can't find cooking oil, but I can find peanut oil. We are in the South, so we're substituting peanut oil for cooking oil. It says 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup. Alright, so to continue, we got milk now, so we're going to put 1 cup of milk in our mixture here. And this is the first milk we've bought in 9 months, hon?
I'm sorry, honey, what?
First thing of milk we bought in 9 months?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
How bad was the price?
$4.09?
So it's about the same. It hasn't gone up since the thing started.
Not everybody.
Cast iron. One tablespoon of butter. We're going to do an extra large tablespoon of butter. Alright.
Honey, what you need me to do?
Now we're going to drop this in the oven on the top shelf for 20 minutes. So clean.
I said it smells amazing. Whew. I'm ready to eat that.
So if it tastes as good as it smells, we're in for a treat.
Yeah. I thought you were going to put it back in the oven. Honey.
Hell no, we're going to try it. We're sitting here sniffing this thing going,
Honey, I don't know if I want to try it because then I might ruin my appetite. I might just, a little piece wouldn't do me no good. I want a big piece. It's okay, you give me a little piece.
How about we split a piece?
Okay. Ooh, that looks nice and soft. Point, 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 point. Oh, that's one's mine. It's nice and small.
Okay.
That smells good. That's a good aroma. It smells like okra too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, dig in. Go ahead, dig in. I'll wait.
No, honey, go ahead. I'm sorry. I
It
just wanted to turn
has a
the plate.
sweet kind of cake scent to it.
Yeah, it smells like okra.
Mm. Tastes like okra too. It's not horrible. I mean, if you're not expecting it.
It does taste like okra.
Mm-hmm. It's a very okra-y flavor.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. And if you like okra, you'd really like this cornbread.
And it's so soft.
Mm-hmm.
See? Almost like a cake. It's good. And the aroma is good. What are you thinking?
I'm trying to think what I could add to it to give it just a little bit over the top. Because I mean, it's good. It almost tastes like fried okra
Yeah.
without frying it.
I don't know. I think we put a little butter on it, and then we drizzle some honey.
You could do, well,
Because it's going to be a honey butter.
and part of the recipe it called for 3 tablespoons of sugar. I only put 2 in there.
Because you
So
don't
I
want to
think-
ruin it, so
Yeah, I think next time
you do the 3.
do the 3 to increase the sweetness just a little bit.
But what we can do is do the honey butter when we eat
Mm-hmm.
dinner. Put a little butter on there, and then we'll drizzle some honey over it.
You want me to take some butter and whip it with honey?
We can do that too.
Okay. I'll do a honey whip butter real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That will give you your over the top you're asking for.
the judge has spoken. We're going to make some whipped butter real quick.
Oh yeah. Oh yummy. Feed me, feed me, feed me.
Well, with that being said, a couple other little things to tidy up, and we're just going to go ahead and eat. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you would, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you hit, definitely comment. I mean,
Oh yeah.
this is something a little bit different than what you normally see on YouTube, so I hope you enjoyed. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Greetings from Southern Yankee Homestead. That camera lens is really dirty.